everybody, and welcome back to our show. I'm Vanessa.
Hi, Michelle.
And this is the Gigi Sister Show. If we are not as enthusiastic today as we have been in previous episodes, it's because
there's a lot of shit going on in the United States, and we're not happy. So, yeah.
A lot of us are angry, and a lot of us are scared. I'm both.
It's a scary time that we're living, and we don't know what our next day is going to be at this point.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure everybody in the United States knows what happened on January 24th in Minneapolis. A man was shot and killed by ICE. His name is Alex, and he was a ICU nurse at the VA hospital out there. And it was very ugly. Those videos were very, very traumatizing.
It's not like just one video. There's so many videos out there from all different angles.
There was a lot of point of views. And you know what's sickening is that the Secretary of Homeland Security, and I am going to call her a cunt, Christie. I wish somebody would just, some woman, I'm going to say woman, que se la chingue and slap the fucking silicone out of her goddamn ugly face. Anyways, she straight up lied and said that this man showed up to a peaceful protest
ready to attack,
ready to unalive ICE agents, and that was not the case. Every video that has been released shows that he was holding up his phone recording ICE agents in one hand, and then the other hand it was up like telling him, asking them to stop. And he got, because ICE agents pushed the woman and then went on to pepper spray Alex, and then they tackled him to the floor.
Not just one ICE agent. We're talking about what, 5, 7?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, and one of them, there's a video where it's hitting him on the side,
pistol whipping him.
Yeah,
to the head. And so it's just very ugly.
It's very disturbing that what we're going through, and no person should be shot and killed in front of all kinds of people when they're not even there. He was defending a person.
Yeah, and I've said it before. If some of you follow me on my personal social media, I am very vocal about things like this. I do speak out a lot. I'm pretty sure I get on people's nerves, but I don't care, because silence is being complicit. If you are silent, I believe that you are on that side. Even if you heart one of my posts, or like saying, girl, I'm scared, whatever, send me a DM, that's still saying something, speaking up. Because I know a lot of people are not comfortable about posting on their social media. I totally get that. I post all the time. So if I see you posting on a regular basis, like you're posting that you're out on a Sunday afternoon enjoying your life, and then you posted something about when Charlie Kirk died, but you haven't posted anything about what's been going on in this country in the past couple of weeks, silent, I know what side you're on. And you are on the wrong side of history, because all this is eventually going to be learned in our history classes, just like the Holocaust was. And 1930s, when Nazis took over Germany and all those countries. It's just I just think it's really, really ugly. And if you're on that side of history, or if you're on that side right now, fuck you, basically. I don't give a fuck if we are friends, we are not friends, we used to be friends. I don't care if you're my family. I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck you if you have been silent and posting about la di da di da, I'm having a wonderful time, this Sunday afternoon. And then if you're posting stupid shit, like I saw a post, somebody post Homer Simpson, from The Simpsons, saying like, oh, look at me, I'm ICE. And like Homer Simpson looking like he's disabled or whatever. Or look at me, I scream at ice or something like that. Like, seriously, dude, like, you're fucking posting that shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Or like this other fucking dumbass that I got asked to call out. A lot of you people may know him personally. I'm not going to say his name, but he's a fat piece of shit. And he basically was laughing at one of our cousins' posts because she was posting about these ICE raids, and they're going after children, women, pretty much anybody that's not white. And he was laughing, and I was like, girl, don't worry, he's a fat piece of shit with a small fucking dick.
Here's the thing, ICE is literally attacking anybody that's in their way when it comes to children.
Yeah.
Small children, doesn't matter. And it's scary. It's just this overall scary situation.
I did make a post that the people that are being silent and complicit about all this, I think van a tener que matar a un niño. And I'm not talking about like a teenager. Van a tener que matar like a 10-year-old and under or something like that for them
but
to
even
wake
if, but
up.
even if they did something like that, it's not going to stop what they're doing.
No, it's not. It's not. But I just feel like this is the thing. There are more of us than they are of them. So this is what I was going to say when we were talking about, when I was telling Hasael about the combat veteran. So my husband and I recently bought a brand new car because he needed one. And when we went and signed the paperwork, you know how you go in the room with the finance manager or whatever they are, he's all like, oh, he goes, I can't believe what's happening in this country. He goes, y el señor ya estaba mayor. He looked like he was in his 60s. He goes, I am a U.S. Army combat veteran. And he was like, I can't believe what's going on. But I think what the government doesn't realize is that there are more of us than there are of them. And by them, he was talking about like ICE agents. And I was like, yeah, they don't realize it. And then he goes, we own so many guns. I personally don't have one. Is there guns in my home? Yes. But is there one to my name? No. I don't play with them. I don't give a shit. But he made a really good point. And this is a U.S. Army veteran. So I'm like, you make a lot of sense. And he goes like, people need to just stand up to this. He goes, it's ridiculous. And this is a white male that was saying this to us.
Well, here's the thing. So I came across Trump's post saying that Alex was a criminal because he had a gun. So you're telling me anybody that owns a gun, because people get happy and go shopping for guns and ammo and go shooting and stuff like that, they're all criminals at this point? Like, they don't even know what to say when it comes to the media. Oh, they're trying to twist everything around and point it to that he was a criminal, he was there ready to go crazy and shoot people up, when that wasn't even the case. If this is happening in the East Coast, it's going to happen all over the United States.
Well, yeah, they're killing so many people, and I feel like the reason these men that are getting hired onto ICE, they're angry. Okay, they're angry. They are so full of hate because they're literally harassing anybody. It doesn't even matter at this point. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. They are just harassing anybody that is there to like protest. Well, not even, I take that back, because I saw a video at a gas station. This man was pumping gas, and he looked like he was from India. And he was pumping gas, and ICE officers pulled up and started asking him where he was from. And the guy was like, what? And then the officer was like, or agent, I don't want to call them officers because in my opinion, they're not real law enforcement. He was like, yeah, where are you from? Are you a U.S. citizen? And the man was like, yes, I am a U.S. citizen. Y se tuvo que meter another man had to get in between them, a white man, to defend him and said, what are you doing? Leave them alone. And so then the person behind because this was all outside. So then they called like the store manager or whatever, and the person behind the register, and I didn't know this, but gas stations have intercoms to warn people if there's like gonna be like an emergency at the pump. So the person at the register got on the intercom and said, ICE is not welcome here. Get out. ICE is not welcome here. Get off of our premises. Like, and the
but that's not the first video that I seen that.
Yeah.
So I seen them at restaurants.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Restaurant owners are kicking ICE out of their restaurants and saying, no, get the hell out of here. And
because they go in there and try to question people that are having dinner or breakfast or
and
lunch.
This is why I say they are not properly trained, because 10 years ago, or yeah, 10 years ago was 2016. Okay. 10 years ago in 2016, Obama was still the president and Donald Trump had just announced his run for presidency. And yes, I understand that Barack Obama deported a lot of undocumented immigrants. I understand that. But Barack Obama's administration did not do, his Department of Homeland Security did not commit the crimes that Donald Trump's Department of Homeland Security is committing.
There's ways to do it, and the way that is happening right now is not the way to do it.
Because they keep hiring these men and women that are full of hate.
Okay, they're hiring all these people because they're offering $50,000 to $100,000 bonus.
I know.
And people are freaking money hungry because everything's so expensive.
Yeah, they're
desperate financially. So I get that. But at the end, these people are the ones, the agents, whatever you want to call them. How are they going to be able to live through this?
They're not. So what's going to happen is eventually it's all going to come to an end, okay? Esto se va a acabar, and we're going to be learning about this in history. And this is all these people are going to be having trials, okay? And it's just a very ugly time, and unfortunately, we have to go through it.
No, so everybody needs to be careful and carry their passports, because I look white, but they're probably going to ask me if I'm a U.S. citizen.
Well, my friend messaged me the other night, and she was saying that her mother, that has been a U.S. citizen for who knows how long, has lived most of her life in the United States. I mean, she is from Mexico, but most of her life has been lived here in the United States, and she's a naturalized U.S. citizen. She's so scared that she carries her passport with her, and she's avoiding
even going to grocery stores.
Yeah, grocery stores that are, primarily Latinos. Like in Arizona, we have stores that are like Food City, Ranch Market, and then we're in Arizona, so there's a carniceria like in every corner. But yeah, she was saying that her mom is so scared. I'm scared. I mean, look at me.
I know you're dark.
It's super scary.
Yeah, she can get asked for her papers. I can get asked for my papers if I'm a U.S. citizen or not. I can just go to the grocery store.
And I live so close to a grocery store, literally. Like, I just have to walk right out my neighborhood.
I live 5 minutes away.
And I walk to my grocery store all the time to go get stuff. I mean, se me antoja unos hot Cheetos, and I walk to my grocery store. And I don't take my ID. Like, I don't carry all that stuff with me when I'm walking around.
Everything is on our phone. Yeah. Tap it.
Exactly.
So why even bother? Like, do I have a picture of my passport on my phone? Yes. Do I have a picture of my ID on my phone? But even in this case, if you have a U.S. driver license, Arizona state driver license, or wherever you're from, they don't even consider that you being a U.S. citizen.
No, they don't care. They're just harassing anybody. And I'm telling you, it's the fucking Proud Boys disguised as ICE now. Yeah, I really do believe that.
And one of them, they found one of them. Like he was an ICE agent.
Well, Ira, and you want to know why they're fucking ICE agents? Because they're motherfucking incels, okay? Their peepees are this fucking big, and they can only jerk it off like this. And they're full of hate because their peepees are this big, and nobody wants to sleep with them, and nobody even wants to lick it.
Okay,
fucking pieces of shit.
I understand. Okay, so, seriously?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's what they are.
So overall, everyone, please be careful out there.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. If you come across anything that, if someone's coming at you, whatever, get your phones out, record it, because that's what everybody's doing at this point.
Yeah, at this point, we need everybody's point of view
when things are going down, because you can be perfectly fine, but something's happening literally a couple of feet away from you, and you don't know what's going to happen to that person. You don't know if that person is going to be shot in front of you for whatever reason.
Exactly.
So just be careful, and stay safe out there. So off to another topic. Vanessa just had a rant for the last probably 15 minutes. Just saying.
So on to like a more funnier subject. Okay. So, anyways, okay, on to a lighter note. You received a picture from Alejandro. Please tell the audience what that picture was.
So I thought it was just regular people. And then I zoom in. Man, you know, BBLs have gone to an extreme at this point.
Some BBLs are out of control.
And eran unas piernitas así, like little, y un colote así. Like, how does that support you?
Not only that, but it looked painful for her to walk because it was so ginormous, like ginormous.
It didn't fit her body.
No, and then su cinturita was like this, and she had little tiny chicken legs.
So I don't get why they think females that have really, really big BBLs and don't go with her body shape is okay. Like what? And if people tell you, oh my God, it looks so good. No, it fucking doesn't. Like those are fake people. They don't care about you.
And then if a doctor does that to you, that is not a good doctor.
No. And I actually have come across some influencers on social media that have gone to reduce their BBLs. Yes. And the reason for it is because they didn't realize that they were going to have some issues in the long run with their BBLs, meaning like they're uncomfortable, they can't sit down well. And it's just a lot. Some of them, when it first came out, they were more of a silicone. They weren't really.
Weren't they injecting like silicone, or they were injecting something into it? It wasn't their fat, or there was silicone implants también.
Yeah, uno que se volteara así para el otro
lado. You know what episode that was? Like, man, like almost 10, 15. It was like more than 15 years ago. Yeah.
So nowadays, there's some people that get a BBL that looks very good on them and it goes with their body type. Mm-hmm. But there's some que unas pinches viejas like they exaggerate and go beyond.
Yeah, and I feel like también it's the doctor's fault because I feel like women aren't really asking for that and they're just dealing with it. Like,
or sometimes they go more than one time to get it again. Yeah, they want more fat.
Because they say that you get addicted to plastic surgery. So that's crazy to me that you get addicted to it.
So people, no, BBLs are not. Don't go bigger than you're supposed to be.
Yeah,
I get it. If you're flat like a board and you want a little bump, that's fine. But don't go to the extreme.
Yeah, that was really bad. It looked so bad on her.
It's like she had two basketballs just hanging on each side.
And then it was one of those things where I couldn't stop looking. And I
know I kept zooming into the picture and I was like,
I'm all about woman positivity and body positivity, but girl, that was not it. It looked bad. And if her girlfriends or even her man, I don't know if she's married or not, if her man didn't say anything to her, it was no, you need a new man and you need new friends.
I agree.
I wanted to bring something up. So I went to Vegas to visit my daughter and I flew there. So, okay. I know a lot of people have iPhones and a lot of people like using Apple Maps versus Google Maps. Well, in certain places in the world, Apple Maps do not work. And I am a firm believer that Apple Maps is not to the level it needs to be at. So Alexia had to pick me up from the airport. She doesn't go to the airport often, you know, and I'm like, Alexia, and this is my thing. When somebody needs to pick me up from the airport, which is not often, I always text them once I land. I don't say, oh, my flight is going to be here at 10:20 a.m. You need to be at the airport waiting for me at 10:20 a.m.
No, because there's no reason for it because you might be delayed or it takes you 30 minutes to get off a plane.
Exactly. So I and I don't mind waiting for somebody to pick me up. You're doing me the courtesy to pick me up. I am very grateful for you. Whatever. I don't feel like, oh my gosh, you need to rush to come get me from the airport. So, anyways, so I text Alexia. I'm like, hey, I'm almost. We just landed. We're looking for parking. I always say that we're looking for parking when the plane lands and it needs to pull up to the gate. And she's like, okay. She goes, I'll leave right now, like in 5 minutes. I was like, all right, cool. Michelle, esperé una hora for her. And I'm like, what the hell is this girl? And I'm calling her and she's like, Mom, I've been around the airport 6 times. I'm like, what?
Why 6 times?
Because a fucking Apple Maps was taking her like around a loop. And I'm like, Alexia, let me send you a pin. So I send her a pin and she calls me and she's like, Mom, I don't have Google Maps.
I have Google Maps.
Okay. So she calls me crying, okay? She calls me crying and she's like, Mom, I just can't find you. I don't know where you're at. And I'm like, Alexia, I came out of Terminal 3. I'm at the covered parking where it's passenger pickup, which is the 2nd floor. Because on the 1st floor in the Las Vegas airport, when you come out, it's nothing but taxis. Not even Ubers.
No, you have to go more up.
Yeah, you have to go to the 2nd level. I'm like, I'm on this level, okay? I go, it's okay, just woosah.
The thing about it is that if she was going in circles, there's also directions.
She wasn't paying attention to that. She was
okay, so it's her fault también. Por mensa. It's her fault también. Sorry, Alexia.
She was paying attention to her Apple Maps. And it was so funny. And I was like, when she called me crying, I felt so bad for her. And I'm like, it's okay.
But it wasn't her first time going to the airport. And I know you're not familiar, but if you see the exit, it says airport here, arrivals, departures, go here. Like,
it's okay. I gave her a pass. She's still young.
She's 23 years old.
I don't care. She's my baby, please.
I guess.
So it was really funny. And I want to be on the record to say that Apple Maps sucks. Big time. Google is
Pero bien, cuando estabas allá in Tokyo, you had to use an iPhone to get around, right?
No, I had to use an iPhone to get the digital Suica card. That's what I had to use an iPhone for. I could have gotten a physical Suica card if I wanted to, but that means I would have to go to the kiosk and keep uploading it. So I opted to use Vincent's iPhone for my Suica card. But Google Maps works in Japan, and Apple Maps does not work very well over there. Just like Apple Maps does not work very well in Europe.
Oh, I have Google Maps all the time.
I know. Do you remember when Apple Maps took you to the middle of the desert when you had to pick up Aaron from like summer school?
Oh yeah. I was like, no, I had to take him to school. We were running late to summer school. And I'm like, Aaron, where the fuck is this school? Like, he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't fucking know? I'm like, I'm doing you guys a fucking favor, dude. Yeah, almost on your forehead. Oh, so yes. So Apple Maps is not the greatest. I get that. ¿Te comiste la mosca?
Yeah, me la comí.
Cochina. But yeah, so just be careful. You know, people have their moments when it comes to Google or Apple Maps. So I know I did.
Just fucking say it. Apple Maps sucks.
No, I'm not.
Because she's an iPhone user. Anyways, moving on.
Moving on to Vanessa's fake BBL. She wants to be like that girl.
Hell no. No. So, do you have a chisme?
I do not. Okay. I didn't come prepared for a chisme.
I have a chisme.
Because everything that's going on. And I actually, honestly, I have not been on my phone as much like I usually am with social media. It's too sad.
I have. There's this meme of Alice from Alice in Wonderland where she's laying down. Where I do have a chisme, but I want to say this meme first. So our producer's telling us about the chisme because he loves that chisme, but give us a minute. So there's this meme with Alice in Wonderland, and she's with her like she's laying down, and she's
Le está
pointing
picando
up.
el fundillo a alguien.
No, she's pointing up, and it says, "Take a look at this cunt." So I've been using that meme to troll fucking MAGA online. Like I've been replying because on TikTok you can reply to people's comments with pictures, and I've been using it all over, and it's so funny because somebody called me a fucking liberal, and I'm like, yeah, I am a fucking liberal, you cocksucker.
Qué grosera eres, Vanessa.
And this other
and then you wonder why your dad calls you que eres bien grosera.
I don't give a shit. But yeah, okay. So I have a cheese man.
Uh-huh.
So I have been getting asked questions about peptides, and I have not really looked into them like some of my family members, and you know who you are, and some of my friends.
Uh-huh.
But
Dude,
I feel like
that's a great market right there.
Well, I feel like people that sell peptides right now are like modern day drug dealers. What do you think?
I completely agree. I will get peptides.
So this woman confessed that she's gotten into the peptide game so well, and she sent us a picture of her fridge, and it's full of peptides, and asked me if I was interested, and I said, hell yeah, girl.
Here's the thing. Peptides?
She's going to start defending it.
Yeah, I am. And the reason for it, because if you're going to a weight loss clinic or any kind of spa, they're fucking you in the ass for these peptides. And when I say that, they're taking your fucking money.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that if you're going to a weight loss clinic, you're paying $90 per shot for a triceptide. Okay? But if you're going to if you get into peptide, if you find a vendor to get you the peptides, which is considered a gray market,
drug dealer,
a gray market, and you can get it cheap, and you know how to dilute, because most of these peptides are powder forms. I literally went a rabbit hole, and I'm like,
are you a plug now or what?
Yeah, I'm literally trying to find a vendor because let me tell you something. People charge over hundreds of dollars for a month's supply for triceptide.
Your dad would be so proud of you.
I know, huh?
I'm just kidding. You repeat what you said. People are paying what?
People are paying over $200 for a month's worth of triceptide. Doesn't matter if what dose you're in. And if you don't have that kind of money, and you can find it cheaper somewhere else, why not? I would. So I'm still looking for a vendor. You know anybody that has peptides? Let me know. I'm willing to try.
I've seen the list of peptides that you've sent me of what's available.
Oh yeah, because there's one that's considered a glow, anti-aging. There's some for muscles, for inflammation, muscle repair. There's so many things. I want to look into the anti-aging one, but I'm like, okay, I need to do more research on that before I say, okay, I'm gonna try this. But yeah, I'm willing to try the triceptide from a peptide.
Okay, I mean, when you start trying the peptides, and if you don't die, I will start taking them. Because if some of you don't know, that market comes from another country. Those peptides come from another country, not the United States. Use your imagination. Where does fentanyl come from? But yeah, I don't want to give out the country, but use your imagination. So,
hey, nowadays, so it's a drug. Might as well. People take Manjaro and they're paid over $1,000 every single month for their medication.
So yeah, so some lady, she's all like, I got the plug on the peptide, so that's my cheese man. She goes, you want to try them? And
give me that lady's number.
And I said,
I'll reach out.
I say yes, but if you don't die, I'll try them because I'm scared of dying.
Well, here's the thing, I don't know if I ever told you, I was on triceptide and I'm still on it, but I was going to a clinic.
Yeah, I was too.
And I told you, I'm like, dude, I don't think this dose is working on me. You're like, oh, I think your body's just used to it. I was like, no, I think I was just getting fucked and they were just taking my money because people make money off of this.
Yeah.
And people are willing to spend money on shots to lose weight.
So yeah, so that is our chisme is peptides. We apparently I came across or somebody came across our videos
and told us
or our channel.
They want to sell us some
and they're
drogas.
trying to, because they know I'm on semaglutide and Michelle, like she says, she's on terzepatide. But I was like, damn, girl. She's all like, yeah. So that's the chisme. I was like, oh.
Oh, let me know. I'll reach out to her. Si no me muero, you guys, and you see me skinnier, you guys know why.
Damn.
Just saying.
Yeah. So today we don't have a drink because we really wanted to
be sober for this episode
on a serious note. And I also wanted to go back just for a brief second on that serious note. We are not MAGA. We do not support this administration. You know, we feel all the FUs to that. You know, you guys know what we're talking about. And if you still support this administration, don't follow us. Don't engage with us. We don't care. At this point, we don't even want to listen to you. In the beginning, I would listen to you because you wanted to speak about the economy and all that stuff.
But now there's a lot of hate.
Now there's no speaking about the economy because the economy is not any better and things just keep getting uglier and uglier. So yeah, we are not a MAGA safe space. We are not. It's an unsafe zone here for you, and we do not like you.
Vanessa will eat you alive. Just saying.
So,
but with that note,
yeah. So we don't have a drink today.
No,
it just feels really sad, and
with everything really going on. So please stay safe.
Yes,
out there. We appreciate that you guys are watching and following us. Please like and subscribe on all our videos on social media and all our platforms. And if you guys have any chisme or anything that's going on,
anything you guys want to talk about, even if it's not chisme,
even if it comes to drogas, please let us know. I'm all for it. But yeah, just
Michelle's gonna be.
I'll be like, no, aquí no, en la panza.
Oh, en la panza.
Aquí en la panza. Actually, the glow peptide goes in your arm, FYI.
See? She knows. And like
dude, if I get a hookup on it, I'm gonna be advertising, just saying.
Like I'm you know what? Si no te mueres, I'm on it with you también.
Órale, I'll get everybody on it.
All right, everybody, thank you for listening or watching. And until next time, stay safe.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.